I am YouTuber FZappa20 and you are about to watch a video by the Jammin' Music Man, a guy that I once described as the nicest dude on the internet. I'm sticking to that statement. You'll see it in the videos here. He brings a sincere enthusiasm on every subject he hits. Music, wrestling, movies, whatever it is. His videos are fun like you're about to see right now.
What's up, YouTube? It's me, Jammin' Music Man, and welcome to my special new album review video. And today I'm going to be reviewing the 1979 debut album from the synth pop legends himself, the Human League Reproduction album, where I'm just going to give you the track listings, the feel of the album, and whether or not I recommend you picking it up or not. But first off, let's talk about just what was going on with the Human League at the release of their debut album in 1979. Well, the Human League formed in 1977. They were art college students, and I want to say maybe a couple of members in the group, they were lifelong childhood friends. You know, they had grew up sci-fi nerds, and they were definitely influenced by German electronic music pioneers Kraftwerk, Tangerine Dream, but they were also influenced by David Bowie and his influence with electronic music during that time, with albums like Low and Heroes. And they were also influenced by the 76, 77 punk explosion by bands like the Sex Pistols, the Clash, the Damned, the Ramones. So they were influenced by German electronic music and punk rock, and along with, you know, the Human League and the Normal, Fat Gadget, Throbbing Gristle, they were one of the first early all-synth electronic music acts that were around Britain during the late 70s. And in 1979, this was the year that Gary Newman had broke through. You know, he was, you know, a lot of people, call him, you know, the pioneer of synth pop. You know, he really was the first synth pop pop star. But, you know, his career kind of faded real fast. But, you know, certainly during Gary Newman's, you know, pop success, during this time, the Human League really thought that, you know, they had dropped the ball and they weren't getting that much commercial praise, or, you know, they didn't get that much commercial mainstream play, because this album right here, it was, you know, loved by the critics, but it failed to do anything on the music charts. But you know, it's a classic all the less. And if you love synth pop music, you're definitely going to love the debut album of the Human League. And if you love that late 70s, early 80s synth pop music, you got to have this in your collection. And I've seen where you know, rock stars like Trent Reznor have, you know, praised this album for being a major influence to their music. But with the track listings, on the original 1979 release, you had 10 tracks, but this right here is the 2003 remastered edition. And with the remastered edition, you get an added 7 tracks, so you get 17 tracks in all with the remastered edition. So track number 1, Almost Medieval, great synth track. Number 2, Circus of Death, another great. early Human League track. Number 3, one of my personal favorites from this album right here, The Path of Least Resistance. And for maybe some of you diehard fans, and maybe for some of you newbies, there's a great live performance of The Path of Least Resistance on a BBC show called Mainstream, and I want to say it was the first TV appearance of the Human League. And if you can find that clip on here, just look up The Path of Least Resistance, BBC Mainstream, and you'll find it. And it's a great track, great video to see what the early Human League looked like. And it was during this time, they were an all-male band. There were no girl background singers. That's right, the Human League were a straight boy band. But number 4 is Blind Youth, another great Human League track. Number 5, The Word Before Last. Number 6, Empire State Human, great early Human League track. Number 7 is quite a unique track. It's actually 2 songs in one, I guess we could call it. Number 7, it's Morale, which is kind of a dark song with Phil singing, and then it transforms into You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling by the Righteous Brothers, and I actually like their cover of that song. Very dark, great synth track. Number 8 is Austerity, Girl One medley. Number 9 is Zero as a Limit, and number 10 is Introducing. Excuse me. Now these next tracks, 11 through 14, are all instrumental synth pieces. Number 11 is the Dignity of Labor Part 1. Number 12 is the Dignity of Labor Part 2. Number 13 is the Dignity of Labor Part 3. And number 14 is the Dignity of Labor Part 4. So tracks 11 through 14, same title, different synth instrumental pieces. And number 15 is Flexi Dis, and this is another unique track. Flexi Dis, it's not a song, it's just you get a recording of the band talking with their manager about wanting to put Flexi Discs in the album. And the Flexi Discs were like these albums that you could find in like computer magazines and a couple of other albums during that time. And I know they were produced by the Russians, but they were just like these little small albums or small little records that you could find in certain magazines or albums. And they were talking about wanting to do it, and they almost get in almost like an argument, I guess you could say. But 15, Flexi Disc, it's an alright track. But if you want to hear what the band sounded like during a conversation, I mean, hey, Flexi Disc, go for it. But number 16 is Being Bold, the fast version. And I got to say, this is my favorite version of Being Bold. And I know you can get another version of Being Bold on the Travelogue Remastered Edition. And number 17 is Circus of Death, the fast version. So, like I said, 17 tracks in all with the 2003 Remastered Edition. I give it 5 stars. If you love that late 70s, early 80s electronic synth music, definitely got to go pick it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, share your memories on this album if you love the Human League. But guys, I'm Jammin' Music Man. Thanks for watching. Keep listening to the music, and I will see you guys next time.